hello, and welcome to another Mikey Live program. I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and yes, this is what we call news discussed, not told. In fact, there's no other like this, all right? You get it? Oh, we're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. We always say who ain't like it, they gotta bite it. You know what I mean? This is what it is, all right? And of course, it's Friday. We're not keeping you too long on the program, maybe about 20 minutes, and we roll. All right, let's see. Somebody, let's say 30, all right? Somebody stop the timer. And of course, this is what tomorrow is going to be a movement weekend. We haven't had any of that for the past, 3 or 4 weeks or so. And so this time, it's important, the weekend. So I ain't keeping all it too long. You know, we're going to rest early because tomorrow is mass. And when I say mass, things that we have not been able to do on the weekend, responsibly, we're going to do it. We're going to go to the beach, keep our distance, chill out, spend some time with the family. For us, me, when I go beach, I go on the beach. We don't go into no water. You understand? I mean, the only time I started going in water is when I had my son. All right? But other than that, let people tell you. When I tell you I go on the beach, I go in sand. And I mean, if I want water in my house. Yeah, I mean, so I go bathe there. You know, I mean, I take a bath and thing, I put on my like a bath bomb and thing like that. I put on my light and thing, and place smelling nice, and I take and I chill. Because me like no seawater. Point blank. Yeah, I understand, but I love the beach. I love to go on the sand and chill, stick my foot in the sand and thing like that and fall asleep. You know what I mean? Right. So anyway, I ain't a sun in my house. That's the difference. And I ain't a sun in my house, but I water. You understand? Anyway, so I hope all is good. You know what I mean? And everything is like that, yeah? I did tell you all that we were taking the vaccine, the second dose today. So I went and I did it. So I went and I got the little sticker just to show you, you know what I mean? And I feel great, actually. You know, I tell all you, you know, the boy could handle himself. He handle his scene, you know what I mean? So anyway, that is that. You know, man, I want to save Private Ryan. You know, so... Listen, honestly, when I tell all you, the reason why I take my vaccine is because they say if you get COVID, you could lose you, how they calling it. You know, really, they say if you get thing, there's a great possibility that really could dead. You know what I mean? So that was it for me. You understand? So right, I went and I did the right thing by saving Private Ryan. Yeah, I mean, I could film a whole movie. We take a break. We're coming back. In fact, what's for discussion tonight? Prime Minister to have a virtual engagement with the Diaspora on Saturday. Also, the Sedu body, a nice little thing for tribute for Peter Bain. And the GHTA, they're doing a lot of work, volunteerism and stuff like that. Listen, a lot. And we've been telling you about that as well. Government, in consultation with the religious community, they say, and they have agreed on reopening of churches, of course, with restrictions. SGU supply donation greatly enhancing COVID-19 relief efforts. We'll talk about that. And Child Month 2021 to be observed in November. These and more when we return on tonight's program. We got to remind you the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coates Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, and Superb Distributors. All right, so all the people who have won the almond milk on the program, we collected the milk today, and probably what we can do is assign a day in next week, because you know what, Mikey doesn't go away, where you can come collect within a specific period of time, you understand, so that we eliminate all the back and forth. All right, so one day in next week, we'll have you collect those things, those milk. All right, so we're taking a break and come back, and when we come back, it'll be real news in Oli Lily Lolo. So brace all yourself and thing. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, call 300 for police for them thief and fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins, that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143-114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
The croton scale insect, a new threat to our agricultural production, is now creating major damage to several plants. Mango, soursop, plums, guava, avocado, and crotons are among the main ones affected. Excessive sooty mold, black blight, is associated with this pest. Take action now. Cut and burn infested fruits and shoots. Do not move infested materials to other areas. Treat with horticultural oils and recommended insecticides. Request assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Follow all safety protocols when burning trash or applying pesticides. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture.
All right, and so we say again officially, welcome to everyone on the program. I would like to say to my sister, Akima Paul as well. See you doing big things as usual. Well, good luck to you again. You know, continuing to make us proud. I'll do a thorough story on her achievements, on her recent achievement, in fact, on Monday. All right. So, yes. So let's move on. So the first thing that we have to tell you about, boy, is that the Prime Minister, Dr. Mitchell, he will be having a virtual engagement with the Grenadians in the diaspora, and that will be happening tomorrow, Saturday. All right, Grenadians will be able to interface directly with the Grenadian leader via the Zoom platform. All right, now we have posted an invitation so that you can get a Zoom link and things like that. You would see that on our page. All right, so it don't make sense me reading that because you don't go be writing that right now, right? Nah. All right, so we are going to be carrying this on our station as well, on our platform, sorry, Mikey Live. And soon we'll be having our own TV station, I'm telling you, our own TV channel and the station as well. All right. So tomorrow's meeting will include an update on the COVID-19 situation in Grenada. All right. And it will be provided by the medical director at the General Hospital, that's Dr. Taisha Donald, followed by an opening statement from the Prime Minister in which he will be addressing matters of interest to the diaspora. All right, so it's going to be a good engagement, a good opportunity for people to engage with the Prime Minister, and persons will be able to ask questions and so on. Media practitioners and so on will be able to ask questions and things. So, well, some of the media practitioners, you know. Anyway, we're moving on. Now, the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission has sent out notice informing customers of its office resumption. Now, it was limited walk-in services that were available at the offices at the office at the Queen's Park, St. George. All right, customers are advised to submit applications and make payments for the PURC's Renewable Energy Program Mondays and Tuesdays, 8:30 a.m. in the morning to 3 in the evening. All right, they say that virtual appointments are also available at the PURC Wednesdays and Thursdays, and individuals can contact them at 437-1602 for appointments and also to facilitate online payments. Now, the St. Andrew Development Organization, SADU, joins with members of the St. Andrew community in mourning the loss of cultural stalwart Mr. Peter Bain. Bain, a well-known events promoter, businessman, and mass band leader, passed away earlier this week. The SADU executive sends their heartfelt sympathies to Mrs. Nola and the children, along with his immediate family and members of the Rainbow City Mass Promoters and the Three T's Foundation. President Ryan Charles said that Peter's legacy lives on. We are indeed grateful for all the support we have received from Peter over the years. This is truly a loss for our community, and we guarantee that his contributions will not go unnoticed. He says, farewell, dear Peter. You know, they just wanted to acknowledge him and contributions that he has made. And I think we'll be talking about Peter Bain for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear something be named in that community after him. As the Delta variant began to ravage throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, and cases of COVID-19 began to spike, the tourism sector took immediate action and heeded the call to service. Now, despite being hard hit financially from the onset of the pandemic, the industry mustered the courage, strength, and resources to assist Grenadian communities when help was needed the most. Yes, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, they spearheaded many of the initiatives that you have seen and are seeing on the ground with regards to the fight against COVID-19. We recently spoke to Arlene Friday about this. You know, they're saying that they feel committed to this fight just as much as anyone else. It takes a village, she says.
You know, we all thought COVID would be a short-lived thing. You know, however, we all have learned differently. And as an association, we've had to adapt. Basically, we've decided to, you know, help the Ministry of Health however we can, really just to undergird and support them through volunteerism. You know, we supply volunteers at the National Stadium. We help to spearhead the mobile vaccination campaign that's going on right now. And as now that we recognize, you know, the public need for the hotlines to be reinforced, we're using the volunteers, our volunteer pools, to basically help supply the hotline. You know, so wherever we see a need, we're trying to fill in the gap. So on every level. So again, you know, GHTA tries to step in at all levels, whether it's from, you know, from government to public policy to our members to the community, you know, because it's in every aspect of our society, and I think it's all interrelated. So we don't just try to help out in one area. We try to see the need and we try to meet that need as best we can.
Well, I'm surprised myself to understand that you have been so involved, because we see all of these initiatives happening and we're not sure as to who is spearheading those initiatives. And you're saying that the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, you guys have been doing all of that, you know. But I guess what you've been so busy doing that you were not saying anything that you are actually involved doing this, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
But you know, honestly, you know, again, it takes a village. You know, and I don't want to say this is just GHTA. You know, you have the Ministry of Health, you have local nurses, local doctors, you have SGU who's joined in the campaign. It really does take a village, you know, and it's going to take us all to help combat COVID-19.
Yes, and as you've heard, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association spearheaded logistics and the volunteer initiative for the mobile vaccination drive that's been taking place throughout the island during the No Movement weekends. And through a collaborative public-private partnership between the Ministry of Health, St. George's University, and the GHTA, the drive was heavily supported by the tourism sector. All right, and as you would have heard from the CEO, Miss Arlene Friday, you know, she's like, when the tough gets going, that's when the going gets tough, that's when the tough should get going. And so that's what they have been doing. And according to the Prime Minister, we have seen the success of those initiatives. We are moving on. Now, acting under the guidance of the Ministry of Health and following consultation with the religious community, the government of Grenada has approved the reopening of churches and other places of worship. With immediate effect, they say, a maximum of 20 people will be allowed to congregate. That number must include technical persons responsible for facilitating the live broadcast of the services. Now, the adjusted regulations will only be allowed in churches and other places of worship where the congregation will be able to observe the recommended physical distancing protocol. Religious leaders, you are encouraged to ensure that the physical distance and mandatory mask wearing protocols are strictly adhered to guard against the potential spread of COVID-19. The amended regulation, like other changes announced earlier this week, will remain in effect until October 19, 2021. We are moving on. What else can we tell you? We are waiting for we are waiting for the numbers to come in for us. We're talking about the Grenada's COVID-19 situation as of today. All right. On Fridays, we get it earlier than other days. So soon, I think that we should have that in hand. The St. George's University, its alumni, and the government of Grenada have banded together to expedite the delivery of critical healthcare supplies to support the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, a collaborative effort between the SGU and its network has secured physician support and medical and pharmaceutical supplies to assist, they say, physicians, nurses, and other healthcare personnel working on the ground. Among these supplies were, check it out, 100 oxygen cylinders, which are already in use, providing relief to recovering COVID-19 patients. You know, we just hear all kind of things about all the bad things. We just hear a lot of 100 of these cylinders. That's huge. That's supercalifragilisticexpialidociously huge. And so we cannot take that lightly. Yes? And so we have to say that's great, man. You understand? And of course, we thought that we should share that one with you at least. You understand? We're moving on. We tell all we ain't staying too long in the program tonight. I hope the thing come in time. Now, the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs and Information informed the public that due to the situation, the circumstances surrounding the COVID-19 here in Grenada, Child Month celebrations traditionally held during the month of October will now be observed from November 1st to the 30th of 2021. This is a joint decision of the Ministry and the Child Month Committee. Now, the broader theme for Child Month is Love the Child, while the sub-theme is Children's Care and Education Matter. Let children grow, glow, and flourish. Now, the focus will be on quality education and care for all children while promoting health and safety. In addition to the change of the date, the ministry is scaling down the activities to ensure the safety, and that's the safety of all, and ensure that all activities conform to the COVID-19 guidelines. Masks and T-shirts will be available, they say, by order. Children and Child Sabbath Sunday is confirmed for November 13 and 14. Now, this ministry, they say, would like to thank the public for its understanding as it continues to make the necessary adjustments to keep the students safe while allowing them to maintain some sort of semblance of normalcy amid the current restrictions. And, you know, there are educators and so on who are expressing concerns with the fact that the students are not having any sort of physical interaction, and that is going on for too long. And not that anything could be done about it. Maybe, I don't know if something could be done. Probably we could start thinking, you know, of other ways, and I'm sure those in charge are. The fact remains that they are missing some critical lessons and sessions and so on, and that I don't know how it will. Probably we'll be able to really see the effects of these after that's manifesting itself, when probably it will be too late to do anything about it. Yeah, but the children are suffering a lot. Some are not tech savvy, some are just having difficulties. I would imagine if I, just knowing, and you yourself, if I had to learn using a tablet, hey, joke. You know, I like batteries and screens, right? That's me, that's my thing. You know, so I'll find a way to manipulate that, and while class is going on, I'll be doing something else on that. I'll probably even get screws and screwdrivers and open it up and try to hack it or something like that, you know? So it distracts people who have a certain tendency, you know? And for others, if people, they don't have that kind of tendency, then they are not interested, you know? So it's hard, it's tough. Some are going through it easier than others. Fact is, it is not what it used to be. It's not what they're accustomed to. And while they're trying to learn their regular syllabus, they're also trying to maneuver the new normal. And so you could only imagine the kind of difficulty that is. The subjects and the studies are already challenging for them, and then they have other things added to that. And then in that home environment again, it's tough. Because, you know, I function best where these things are to be done. So if I'm in work, I function best working at work, in my workspace. When I'm home, I function best to do my home things there. And to do it reverse, it's hard. It's hard because you know how the mind functions, right? So I get it. It's going to be tough. So I'm hoping that we'll find the answer to to resolving, those challenges that we're having right now. Yeah. Anyway, we are moving on. How we looking at? Tell all we don't stay long all the deaf. We not stay long. All right. So what I'm going to do, let me see if we don't have yet the dashboard. What I'm going to do is, now we don't have it yet. I don't see it here yet. So but I'm sure it's coming. What I'm going to do is take a quick break, and I'm going to come back. And when I come back, what we will do is we'll start with the national report, and then once we get the dashboard, we'll give that to you. And then of course we also have the weather for tonight and tomorrow to tell you about, because today we've experienced that tropical wave, and still we are being affected by that. So we'll talk about that in a moment. All right, let's just take that break.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
And don't forget to get your face shields, and they are available in various styles and colors. They are available here in Grenada, in St. George's, and Grenville. Now you can call to make your orders, or WhatsApp 954-600-0200. That number again, 954-600-0200 for all your details and to order your face shields.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Summer is ending, but the deals are just beginning with the Court's end of summer sale. Get up to 50% off your favorite items, to include patio furnishings, pools, coolers, TVs, mattresses, and more. Plus, shop today with the Ready Finance and pay nothing for 6.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143-112-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Showtime shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's showtime shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
The croton scale insect, a new threat to our agricultural production, is now creating major damage to several plants. Mango, soursop, plums, guava, avocado, and crotons are among the main ones affected. Excessive sooty mold, black blight, is associated with this pest. Take action now. Cut and burn infested fruits and shoots. Do not move infested materials to other areas. Treat with horticultural oils and recommended insecticides. Request assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Follow all safety protocols when burning trash or applying pesticides. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell to have virtual engagement with the Diaspora on Saturday. We'll have details of this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details of the news for Friday, October 8th, 2021, I am Sherry Ann Noel. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell will have a virtual engagement with Grenadians in the diaspora on Saturday, October 9th, 2021. Grenadians will be able to interface directly with the Prime Minister using Zoom. Several stations and online platforms in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada are also collaborating with government to make the live stream available to Grenadians. The meeting, which begins at 3 p.m., will be broadcast live via 94.9 FM, Crossroad Family Radio, 105.5 FM, New York Radio 99.3 FM, and J Wonder FM in New York, Unique Radio 101.2 FM, and www.colorful.com in the United Kingdom, and in Canada on Caribbean Vibrations. On Facebook, the live stream will be available on GIS, Mikey Live, Sister Isle Radio, Ride Along Live, and Diaspora Matters, as well as the respective pages of Grenada's embassies and consular offices. Saturday's meeting will include an update on the COVID-19 situation in Grenada, which will be provided by the medical director at the General Hospital, Dr. Taisha Donnell. This will be followed by an opening statement from the Prime Minister, in which he will address matters of interest to the diaspora. Participants in the Zoom meeting will then have an opportunity to ask questions, make comments, or provide general feedback. Grenadians in Canada will have a further opportunity to hear from the Prime Minister on Sunday, when he will be interviewed by CTV News Channel. The interview will be broadcast live on CTV from 12:05 p.m. Moving along, the Ministry of Health has received another shipment of AstraZeneca vaccines. They will be administered primarily as a second dose to Grenadians. However, accommodation will be made for individuals who are interested in having AstraZeneca as a first dose. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health's vaccination and testing drive continues this weekend. Director of Hospital Services, Dr. Carol McIntosh, told GIS teams of health professionals and volunteers will be stationed at various locations, including at Laurelland at Nature's Way, Bar and Grill, and the St. Paul's Community Center. All pop-up clinics will begin at 10 a.m.
Will be Lime, Ford, Bonaire, St. Mark, Koshu RC School, Victoria Park, Mount Rich, all starting at 10 a.m. We expect people to come back because we've been here before, went out at the first time and provided the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine, and now we're returning to provide the second dose. So those who have had your first dose and live in those areas, come back out so that you can get your second dose. And those who saw their neighbors come back, had their vaccination, heard how people are doing well who have been vaccinated, understand that with vaccination doesn't mean that you don't get COVID. It means that there's a decrease in hospitalization and a decreased risk of death if you have the vaccination and you may be exposed to COVID. So it allows for you to have another tool, another weapon to guard against this disease.
Residents on the Sister Isle of Carrick were reminded that vaccination and testing services are being done every Tuesday and Thursday at the Hillsborough Smart Health Facility. Since the introduction of the COVID-19 vaccine to Grenada in February 2021, more than 26,000 Grenadians have been fully vaccinated and over 9,000 are partially vaccinated. St. George's University and its alumni continues to work collaboratively with the government of Grenada in the continuous fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. The latest efforts saw procurement of 100 oxygen cylinders, which are already in use, providing relief to recovering COVID-19 patients. The collaborative effort between government, SGU, and its network has also secured physician support, medical and pharmaceutical supplies to assist physicians, nurses, and other healthcare personnel working on the ground. Director of Hospital Services, Dr. Carol McIntosh, spoke with the GIS on the importance of public-private sector partnership, as government alone does not have the resources to fight the dreaded virus.
On behalf of the Ministry of Health, I would speak of just to say thank you to St. George's University. They've helped us in our fight against COVID, in our fight against the transmission, in our fight to decrease hospitalization and decrease deaths in a variety of different ways. One, it was just directly with providing to us 100 oxygen cylinders, which we were able to add to our reserve for at the hospital, where we had such increased hospitalization and increased use of oxygen because of the fact that COVID-19, its primary effect on those who are hospitalized is respiratory, and the requirement that they need for high flow oxygen. So that was greatly appreciated in there. But then the other part was the human part, was the human resources. Again, we know that we have always been understaffed. That's the standard. But now when you have been this input where more and more of our own people are affected with COVID and requiring admission, that was one. So we've had a few people that were able to help in coming on board and working with side by side in the hospital. I can note specifically Dr. Solomon, Jennifer Solomon, who would take her time out to go and volunteer on the isolation ward. The camaraderie, the collaboration of Ministry of Health, General Hospital, physicians, doctors, nurses, students, which are both nursing students and medical students, was a breath of fresh air.
More supplies and support, including increased liquid oxygen capacity, cylinders, oxygen concentrators, personal protection equipment, and physician and nursing support will be arriving in the coming days and weeks. Acting under the guidance of the Ministry of Health and following consultation with the religious community, the government of Grenada has approved the reopening of churches and other places of worship. With immediate effect, a maximum of 20 people will be allowed to congregate. That number must include technical persons responsible for facilitating the live broadcast of services. This adjusted regulation will only be allowed in churches and other places of worship where the congregation will be able to observe recommended physical distancing protocol. Religious leaders are encouraged to ensure that the physical distance and mandatory mask-wearing protocols are strictly adhered to guard against the potential spread of COVID-19. The amended regulation, like the other changes announced earlier this week, will remain in effect until October 19, 2021. This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Parents, the Ministry of Education has scheduled a series of webinars during the month of October with you in mind, supporting your child with remote learning. These webinars are to help you to better assist your child as remote learning is ongoing for our nation's students. Starting on Sunday, 10th October from 5 p.m. and continuing every Sunday in October, we will be discussing remote learning. Week 1, get to know your device, how to interact with the devices and care for them. Weeks 2 and 3, we discuss remote learning during the COVID-19 pandemic and apps for promoting remote learning. And week 4, Sunday 31st October, the discussion will zero in on psychosocial well-being, balancing e-learning with the rest of your life. The Zoom-based webinars will be broadcast live on GIS Facebook page and Channel 22, beginning Sunday 10th and continuing every Sunday in the month of October from 5 p.m. Support your child with remote learning.
Welcome back. CARICOM Ambassador Ali Gill has donated personal protective equipment to the Guelph Health Center following collaborative efforts with organizations in the United States. Ambassador Gill was able to procure medical supplies to assist health professionals in the fight against COVID-19. Since the start of the pandemic, Grenada has been receiving assistance and donation of supplies from several friendly organizations in the diaspora. These supplies were handed over on Friday to Nurse Lucy Joseph.
Masks, face shields, sanitizers, things for the asthma and so on. Basically to assist you and assist the staff in the fight against COVID. A small token. We know that every small contribution counts in this time, and we will continue to support.
On behalf of the staff of the Guelph Health Center, I would like to take the opportunity to thank you tremendously for such a donation at this time. And as we all know, we are in a crisis situation and these things are greatly in demand by us and everyone else. And as I always say, we appreciate however small it is, and we hope that you will be considerate and give us again thank you. So once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ambassador Gill assured that more supplies will soon be made available to the health sector. Diaspora involvement in the fight against the spread of COVID-19 in Grenada is key. That statement was made on numerous occasions since the start of the pandemic by Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell and Health Minister Honorable Nicholas Steele, among others. To date, a number of Grenadians have come forward in many spheres to offer assistance, one of them being Pastor Carol Augustine Lee, resident of Concord, St. John, who resides in Houston, Texas. Pastor Augustine Lee leads the God is Greater International Ministry. She shared with the GIS the role her ministry is playing in the fight against the virus to keep families safe in Grenada.
We are here on a mission in Grenada, but on coming here we found the situation with COVID as it is, and so realizing that there was no vitamin C and zinc on the island, or nothing that we can give persons when they do get tested, we have now involved ourselves in ensuring that those that are positive can go home with something. So we have here the vitamin C and the zinc that we've brought on the island, and we are distributing them free to every person that has COVID. We are distributing them to those that are affected. We've been going house to house to those that are quarantined, and it's been tedious, but we've been doing that for a couple of weeks before we got connected with the medical team here. So now that we are on board with the medical team, so we go to the clinics and we are there. So once you are positive, you leave with at least you have something that gives you a fighting chance. So we have the vitamin C and the zinc, one a day. Individuals can take, and that helps boost the immune system and give them a fighting chance.
Pastor Augustine Lee says the mission has been providing supplements and ministering to those infected and affected by the virus for the past month, and the feedback has been encouraging. At present, there is a team on the ground in Texas, led by her son, working to procure more of what's needed on island, based on a very fruitful engagement with Grenada's Health Minister, Honorable Nicholas Steele.
Direct Relief, I have sent in some information to them, and they have been in contact with the Ministry of Health. And we had a meeting on Friday, and we are expecting to have 18 cartons, not cartons, but crates of medical supply coming in this week coming. So we expect that there'll be make a great impact with what is coming in. So basically that's what we've been doing, just trying to be a blessing, trying to change the situation, hopefully curb the situation as it is, less deaths, less infections, and see a turnaround in the situation.
So far, the mission visited clinics in St. George's, Guelph, and Victoria, and have made a number of house calls throughout the country, ministering and providing face masks, Lysol, and other care packages to those affected. And finally, we end the newscast with a reminder from the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs, and information about the upcoming series of webinars, which begins on Sunday, October 10th and continues every Sunday from 5 p.m. Experts in different areas will engage parents in topics focusing on supporting their child during online learning and using the apps provided, among others. The webinar, which will be held via the Zoom platform, will be broadcast live on GIS Channel 22, the GIS YouTube channel and Facebook page, as well as the Ministry of Education's Facebook page. Since Zoom can only accommodate 300 participants, parents who are unable to log in via that medium are advised to utilize the aforementioned platforms. And with that story, come to the end of the National Report for Friday, October 8th, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry-Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherry-Ann. And we've just this moment received the dashboard for today. Now, it comes from the Ministry of Health. Now, in terms of the amount of positive cases recorded today, we see that there were a total of 37 positive cases recorded for today. Our active cases now stands at 366. Yes, 366. That's a drastic reduction in the numbers. And that's also owing to the number of recoveries on record We have had 247 recoveries today. And unfortunately, there were 3 deaths. Now, the number of persons currently hospitalized stands at 46. The number of tests done today, 334, and the positivity rate, the test positivity is 11%. Now, as it relates to vaccination, persons who have taken 1 dose of the vaccine, there are 9,307. Persons who have had their 2 doses, 26,608. And in terms of, what else do you want to know? The cumulative deaths, 173. All right. And that's the data that we just received from the Ministry of Health. And now for a look at the weather, and that will be for tonight into tomorrow. We see that the weather is partly cloudy to cloudy with few brief to widely scattered showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. That's the warning. Let's take a look at the weather for Saturday. The weather for Saturday is expected to be partly cloudy to overcast with some brief to widely scattered showers with possible lightning and thunder. The maximum temperature for tomorrow, 31 degrees Celsius. Minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius, at least just around that. Winds northeasterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 8 feet in open waters. There's a warning. A marine advisory is in effect. Let's take a look at the weather for Sunday. The weather for Sunday, partly cloudy to overcast and breezy with some light to moderate, brief to scattered showers, which may be heavy at times and accompanied by lightning and thunder. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25 degrees Celsius, winds northeasterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And that's the weather. And before we wrap, I would just like to say hello to all the folks locking in on YouTube. You have to know how much we appreciate you being here with us every night, all right? And we wish you all the best. Don't forget to be safe this weekend. Here we have a few online on Facebook. Cynthia, Zaka, Javar, Hazel, Kireen, Kimo, Shamaine, Vicky. How are you doing, Vicky? Have a good weekend as well. I plan to go roaming, and I plan to take my son and my son and the lady, and just take a little drive around, and probably go to the beach, check out courts. I swear my living room looks differently every year, so probably I'll take a look at courts, see what they have, and yeah, and then go somewhere, maybe Bathway, I don't know, somewhere, a little drive, you know what I mean? John, Kimo, Kirin, and Shamaine, and everybody else, take care of yourselves, all right? Hazel, I said Hazel already. I said Zach already. Desiree, how are you doing? Blessings to you and the family as well, all right, Desiree? Allah, what's happening? You and Archie, blessings, all right? Dolores, blessings to you as well. And yeah, that's it right there. Actually, what breed of puppy? I know you have a dog, not a puppy. It's a dog. What breed is it? And is it a male or female? Because I have a little one. It's a male, and I find so I might want to pair it up. Let me know. I'll pay the ticket. Boy, you know what? I'll bring it up to keep your doggy company. Just company for a little while. And you hear it barked. All right, Shamanda, Rolanda, Golden. Who else? Linton and Mom and Brenda. My son is okay. Jill. Yeah. And So take care of yourselves, and may God bless you again. All right, guys? Who else? Let me see. Make sure I don't miss nobody. You know, sometimes the comments come in. Did I say Charmaine? Charmaine, big up, all right? And I said Bermuda, right? Just making sure. I don't want to miss out anybody. And let me see. Atalia, yes. There you go, Atalia. There you go. Joyous. Is a female? Hey, Allah. All right. We'll talk, Allah. You know, I don't want no, you know. I want a special, you know, for my pup. Yeah, I mean special breed. We'll talk that out. Princess. Mikey, I'm coming down tomorrow and I want Rika almond milk. Well, that your business? Joseph. Roland. Dave, what's happening, Dave? So that's it. All right, all take care. So Allah, my breed, I can't even pronounce the word. Like, it long from here to Grenville. I swear. It's so long. Shireen, where's Shireen? I don't see Shireen. I'm not seeing Shireen's comments. Java and the others. I'm not seeing Shireen's comments. You sure Shireen is on the program? I'm not seeing her. I'm not. I only begin up on the program. Understand? Take care, guys. Enjoy your Friday. Ansha, enjoy your weekend. All right, let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. Take care. Goodbye.